Hello, welcome back for another message. I'll be diving into the Oracle first. This is the Oracle of the Unicorns deck. And with some general messages, we'll channel to see what comes through and then possibly dive into the tarot for any additional or supplemental messages. If necessary, it doesn't always happen. All right. Spirit messages do you have for the collective for the highest grade is good. Messages only for their highest grade is good. And I'll need a channel and a voice for those messages. So I think I already cut the deck, but I'm supposed to do it again, apparently. Okay. Alright, what messages do you have, Spirit? Okay, so first card out, we have possibility, raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. Oh, I guess you're getting 3 cards. Okay, next out. Ooh, I don't know where this is going. Okay. We have beloved. Prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning to your relationship. Believe you are lovable. I love this card. This is like probably one of my favorites in the deck. I mean, who doesn't love love, right? But I love unicorns, and I just love that particular one with the butterflies. All right, and then we have celebration. A positive outcome is assured. Celebrate your success. Enjoy your achievements. So I am definitely getting a sense here that this is, obviously we have a love card. I feel like this is truly about aligning with your soul, your partner, I'm kind of falling out of wanting to put too many labels on things because it just kind of boxes people in. It's just the person that you're meant to end up with. That person for you. That divine partner, divine masculine, divine feminine, whoever that partner is, you're in a state and a place in your life where you have been doing incredible work on yourself to bring this person in. And just like in an awe-inspiring way where you're blown away at the possibility of how this happens, how things line up and will align you to meet this person. The synchronicities, the random events that take place to unfold and lead you there. It's like, if I wouldn't have done this, I wouldn't have been here at this time in this place to meet this person. If I had said no to this and done this instead, I just got a message here. There's a fork in the road and you're having to make a decision about something, and it's a safe bet or a risky one. The risky one's going to lead you to the person. I'm not saying risky as in throw it all, caution to the wind. It's more like being brave and being courageous to do something really scary in life. Okay, that was for somebody. So if you're at a fork in the road or you're trying to make a decision about something you want to do and you have an option, you can keep going on the safe path. Hi, Moch. Mochi agrees. That's right. And you're like, do I do the thing? Am I big? Am I going to be big and bold and brave and courageous and follow my dreams, or take a risk and try this thing because I really want to try it or do it? Or do I just go down this path that I know is familiar to me and I know what to expect? The riskier feeling, the more scary path is the one that's going to lead you to this person. And the reason being is because you're elevating yourself, you're taking those risks, betting on yourself, being courageous, putting yourself out there, doing something outside of your comfort zone. And doing anything like that is challenging you to get uncomfortable so that you can grow, so that you can learn and you can continue to elevate. People who stay where they're at stay the same and don't ever change. They stay forever where they're at. They do the same thing every freaking day. It's like a broken record on repeat. And I'm not saying, this is in no way saying that if you're someone who has a life with a routine, that you wake up and you do the same thing every day, as long as you're pouring into yourself and you're allowing yourself to grow in whatever ways or capacity, experiences outside of your traditional routine, you're challenging yourself in some way within your routine, then you're growing. But this particular message is for someone who's like really interested in doing something that's kind of really scary or would really challenge them to get uncomfortable. It's going to align you with this person. But outside of that message, for whoever needs this, you're definitely doing the work. You've done the work to get yourself to align on a path, in a timeline, to meet this person. I'm getting such an ethereal feeling. There's so much purple here. So number one, you're extremely tapped into your third eye and crown chakra, especially your crown. Your voice is also here, your throat chakra. It's like the last three, throat, third eye, and crown chakra, are all really heightened and elevated right now. You're doing a lot of work, maturing spiritually. Even if you're not really super spiritual, I would imagine if you're here watching a reading, you're pretty open-minded, or seeking more. But you're doing things and you're learning, you're taking in information and knowledge that's helping to expand your consciousness, your awareness, right? The information, the awareness, like the information and the knowledge of more has always been there, but you're allowing yourself to open up your awareness to see more of it and to become more self-aware of your place in life and what you want, and how you want to move forward, how you want to grow. So there's a lot of possibilities here around being able to take risks and take chances on yourself that help you grow in order to align with this person. I'm just really getting this strong feeling here that, hey buddy, you want to get in my lap? That there's, when this happens, don't you touch that. You're going to make people nauseous when you shake it. There is somebody here that when you meet this person, it's gonna be this experience, this feeling that's unlike really anything. And I'm not saying that like you're gonna get the butterflies and it's gonna be so amazing. Yes, that can happen, but the feeling I'm getting is that it's much more ethereal, it's much more divine. The experience of meeting this person, it's like so grand in how you feel. I'm seeing this image of someone being somewhere, maybe surrounded by a lot of people, like a really big event or a gathering. It could be a wedding, it could be a party, it could be a social gathering, or just, maybe something happening in town. But there's like tons of people around, and you meet this person and they stand out in the crowd. It's the most beautiful person. They have the most beautiful aura. They have this light about them, that's energy that just is it's like we don't always see auras or light, but it's almost like you look at this person and you think, this is the most beautiful person I've ever seen. Like their light and their aura is so incredible. It's so immaculate. It's just bright. And no matter where they walk or how they interact or show up, it's just like you're kind of just beside yourself. Oh my God. I love you. You're just like beside yourself on how incredible this person shines. Okay, you've got to get right here. Come on. He's being the most needy kitty right now. And I feel like when you meet this person, if I'm, I've seen this setting where there's like a ton of people and everything around this person just disappears and all you see is this person. Like obviously the event, the people are all there and they're all like moving around, but it's like something kind of melds away and fades. I don't know. And this person's aura is so bright. You got to make a decision. Mew really wants to be a part of this, or he just really wants my attention. Okay. So there is this very strong, potent energy. Like it's going to be like time stops or stand still. And it's like you kind of lose yourself. And when you see this person, it's like something you haven't experienced with someone in your past. So even if you had an experience with a partner or a previous relationship, where you felt a magnetism or a connection to somebody, or they felt familiar, this is very different. This is like a very up-leveled connection. It's very divine. It really is. It's such a light, ethereal, beautiful, divine love. And it's like you were truly made for this person. They were truly made for you, shaped and molded to really fit one another, especially spiritually and like energetically. You're truly a match. And this isn't just like, oh, you have this incredible, amazing chemistry. I don't want to, it's not this like physical thing. That's not to say that there's not this physical attraction. I think that is like an inevitable thing. I think that is something that's going to happen. But truly, that this is such a divine connection. It's like you can't not have your eyes on this person. Like you lock eyes, and it's just the most incredible experience, and everything melds away around them. They might feel this way about you. And so with this possibility card, I think it's like you've done so much work to elevate yourself to a place where meeting somebody like this is possible. Having this experience, it could be like that energy where it's like, this only happens in the movies. People like this is only stories for the fairy tales in the movies. No, this really does happen in life. And I don't want to be like, this is like your twin flame or your soulmate. It is just the divine partner that you are meant to have in this life. Because I know that there's lots of controversy and different discussions and thoughts on what a twin flame is versus a soulmate versus a karmic, and it just, whatever, experiences, lessons, moving on next, right? And you're just looking for that divine partner, that divine partner that is just everything that you could ever want. And I think that, like I was trying to say, when you meet this person, you're just going to be really blown away at how you look at them and you feel connected to them in this way that doesn't make earthly sense. It does not make sense. Like, it, even if you're like, oh, we've had past lives, it's like more than that. Like, there's something very I don't know what there's a word for this. It just feels very big, like beyond a past life experience, repetitive kind of experience. This is like your souls are so evolved, and finding each other in this physical life together is like, I think you're just going to be really beside yourself at how you feel about this person. That there is something beautiful, divine, and ethereal that feels and almost angelic. And I don't want to say this isn't angel, right? But it's like something that does feel very heavenly. That's what I was looking for. Come here. This feels very heavenly for what this is. And it's like, is this possible to feel this energy where it feels very sacred, very sacred. And when you meet, and even if you're talking, I do get this feeling that you're going to be really caught up looking at each other. Not in this, I'm so attracted to you, I got some tickles, or butterflies. It's not like that. I think that there's going to be this lost in the sauce. Like, you're just lost in this energy in each other's eyes. Really caught up in, who are you? And I know you, but I know. It's like, who are you? But also, I know who you are. And you've been waiting for this person, and they've been waiting for you. And it's just going to be this beautiful, beautiful, like, meeting. you could look, I know this is just the design, but you could look very similar. Like, you could have similar colored hair, you have the same colored eyes. Maybe your aesthetic, like the way you dress, is very similar. But there is something really just quite beautiful. I know there's a better word than that. It's hard. Like, there's words I want to put to this, but it feels like out of reach, like it's beyond what words can say for this experience. And I think that's where this possibility card comes in, is like, you never knew what was truly possible. You never knew. Like, intellectually, you probably knew. But to actually, like, that integrated knowing, like, you know the possibility of this, I think that there's still this, like, if you are someone who's like, oh, I believe in everything, I believe everything's possible, 100%, and you feel that, know it in your gut, but when it comes to this experience, that when this happens, you're going to be like, I had no idea that this truly was possible, and that this could happen, and that this could be, and that this is for me, right? I think that at that point, when it shows up for you, when this person shows up, when you meet this person, and you have this meeting, it feels like a meeting. It's a very important date, a very important time, a very important place, like something very special. It's not just any random, it's not like a McDonald's, or it's not just like the museum. It's a very special place and time. It means something special for you. It means something very special for this person. And I think that when that happens, there's gonna be this, like, it could be that it's like, maybe it's someone's birthday. I mean, we have celebration here, but this is really heavily talking about your successes and achievements. I feel like it is going to feel more or less like a culmination of, I didn't know this was so possible, but I did all the work, and I continue to do the work, right? On myself. You're continuing to do the work on yourself to continue to bring in beautiful and amazing things. But love is the greatest endeavor anyone will ever take on. That's my opinion. That's my thought and belief, is that love is the greatest endeavor. We all seek love. And that this is like almost like a celebration. It's a celebration for both of you, that you both have like mastered so much in your life and overcome so much in your life to be able to finally have this meeting, to be able to finally have this moment. And from that moment is like the beginning. And so it's a huge celebratory successful time. It's something that you'll talk about forever. I think that there's also, with this possibility cards too, what I'm getting is that I think I think that it's going to be something where you're both going to be really like just shocked at the series of events that take place that lead up to this. And you and this person had a very unique series of events, synchronicities, and an unfolding that led you to this moment. And when you tell your side of the story, they're going to be so blown away, and then they're going to share their side, and you're going to be so blown away. While you've had synchronicities for yourself on your side in the story, and they had the same on theirs, there's crazy synchronicities between the two of you in the events that unfolded leading to you meeting. So it's like this, I know this reading feels a little like way out there, but I promise you nothing is impossible. We have possibility card. This isn't just in the movies. This isn't just in fairy tales. This shit happens. I have met people who've told me their stories, and it's like, holy moly, cannot believe that happened. And also, you have been not only manifesting, but you were very particular in exactly who you were asking for. Maybe not necessarily who they were, like specifically what they looked like, but who they are. You might have written this down, or just was very concise and clear on exactly what you were hoping to have in a partner. They did the exact same thing. And that's what's going to be like so crazy with synchronicities and like the little bits that you find and you continue to learn about as you get to know each other, as your relationship progresses. There's so many more things to learn and discover about that whole lineup. And your lives were very parallel, or your maybe not exactly the same experiences, but your experiences internally, personally, and the feelings you had in those experiences were very similar. Maybe your upbringings were very similar, and it set you down a certain path, and it set them down a certain path. And maybe your lives looked totally different, but you both took action to take different routes in life and try new things at the same time or around the same time. Like there was very similar energies taking place. This is definitely divine love, the way that this pans out. And I really do feel like I'm getting this image of like grandparents telling the children and the grandchildren like the stories of how they met their person. And it's like that relationship where people are like, oh, my grandparents have been together, my parents have been together for like ever, or their relationship is like the relationship that everybody like strives for in life. It's the one that sets the tone. That's what this is. It's a very beautiful energy, very balanced. It's really going to be mind-blowing like when this person shows up. And it's like with that celebration card, it's something to celebrate, because this is the culmination. That love that you're seeking, that person that you're wanting, they're showing up because you have worked so hard on yourself to get to this place, and not knowing when or how it would happen. And when they do show up, when you do meet them, just the way that it just happens, it is honestly something to celebrate, because you don't realize how far you've come in your life and everything you had to overcome to be able to match this person, to be able to be on the same frequency in the same timeline, to finally come into a union. That's beautiful. I'm literally not going to pull any more cards because that was so much coming through. I keep getting these images of like, you know, when like light shines through like a pyramid, like a diamond or glass or something, and the light shines through and then shines out the rainbow, like a prism. I'm seeing that a lot when I'm reading this, and I'm seeing if you've ever seen like energy swirls like on graphics or like design work or visuals or something, like 3D almost, and it's like even like movie effects where it's like energy or light and it's color, it's beautiful, and it's very like ethereal, it's very ether like, and it's just this beautiful energetic flow of just organic movement, and it's glowing, it's like just energy moving. It's such a beautiful thing to look at. Like I love graphics and effects like that, and they're so pretty. I keep seeing something like that with this reading. Yeah, when you guys meet, it's like you're going to look at each other and be like, I have never met you. Or maybe you've met this person in the past and you don't even remember them, you don't know them. Not someone like an ex, but like someone new, very new to you. But you're gonna, when you guys meet, it's gonna be like you don't know each other, like you don't personally know each other, but you or them I'm getting a strong feeling that you or them is going to be like, I've been waiting for you. I have been working so hard to find you. And not that you've been like, you know, actively on Google, you know, trying to get all the tarot readings and do it. It's just spiritually, you've been on a mission to find this person and to meet them and to come together in this life. And yeah, I feel like you or this person, or you both are going to say it. Or, you and or them, one of you is going to say something or ask a question, and it's something only that person would know or have an answer to. And they're going to be like, yes, or they're going to acknowledge it and know exactly what you're talking about. No one else is going to understand it. And it could be that when you meet, it's like everything kind of fades around you and it's just you standing out, and you know, you get to talking, you get lost in each other's eyes. Maybe you just find yourself staring at them and almost being baffled or confused, but you're just like caught up because they're familiar. There's something you know about them. You just know it in your gut. And I think you or them or both, you're going to ask a question or you're going to just say something that you know, and it's random. It's weird, or it's random, or it's only they would know what you're talking about. And by saying yes or acknowledging this unique phrase or question or whatever, that's going to be the immediate, like, this is my person. Like, it's going to be the thing. It could be that you had a dream of this person. Maybe you didn't know what they looked like, but you had a dream about someone, and there was something very pertinent, very unique, and very special in this dream. And it's like maybe someone said something in the dream, or there was an object in the dream, or the person said something to you and it was like one word and that was it. It was very weird or very interesting, or it was related to something very particular, very personal to you, and it comes up, either you or someone else, right? And it's like, oh my God, yes. And maybe they had the same dream. That would be kind of insane, but kind of cool. But that's, you know, a message that can come through. So there's something very special and very particular about how you guys will recognize each other. And it's not because like that you've seen each other in life, if you do know this person or if you've met them in the past. It's not that. It's like you're going to recognize each other's souls, but you're not going to really understand in your human mind. You're going to be like, I don't understand how I know this person, but you're going to be like, I know you and I've been waiting for you. Like something like that. It's very powerful. This is like the kind of experience that, like, I think so many people want to have. But this is also a connection, a love connection, that this is not something that just magically shows up. It can, right? You can meet your person and grow with them. But I think this one in particular was you were destined to grow in yourself apart from this person. Excuse me. And you'll continue to do a lot of growth with them, but majority of your growth and maturing, you're very mature, and they are too very wise, not just book smart, intelligence, like kind of thing. They're smart, you're smart, yes, but like the wisdom that you have, they have. It's like you were destined to do this growth, to do this maturing apart. And this is like, not everybody gets to experience this. Like, you can find your people, your person in life, and you love them, and it's a beautiful relationship, and you know it feels like that's what you have. But the particular energy I'm feeling here is that not everybody gets to experience this, because of the promise. I'm getting a sense that there was a promise made to each other prior to you coming to this life. And that promise was to grow and to learn apart. Because maybe outside of this life, you do everything together. You learn together. You're always like with each other. You're always finding each other and growing together. But this time it was different. Maybe this is like you're promising to do the work, to grow, and it's going to be hard, but you're going to get there because you promise. It's like there's a strong promise that I will find you and you will find me. Like, it's so beautiful. This is like that. This is like a good love. This is good ass love reading. This is a very beautiful, beautiful love connection. Okay. No tarot and 30 minutes in. That's it. This is like dreamy energy, y'all. I'm in this energy. This is why I haven't ended the reading yet. I keep reading it more and more because this energy is so dreamy. It's not just like, oh, he's so dreamy. Oh, she's so dreamy. It's not like that. This is what you dream about. And like I said, you might have absolutely dreamt about this person, and they probably dreamt about you. But there was some very special in particular in a dream that might come up as a question or conversation topic or something, and that's going to be the thing that gives it away. Or you're just going to have something that you're going to impulsively ask or say, and they're going to be like so caught off guard, but it's also going to be like, that was exactly what I needed to know. And it just answered everything. And, or they'll ask you. So something like that. This is very dreamy energy. Like, I don't want to close this reading up, but we're going to end it here. So I hope that this message was helpful for some of you, all of you, at least one of you. I hope that this was in service to somebody, giving you hope and just that there is someone out there, that you are doing the work and that you're not alone and they're looking for you as much as you're looking for them. It's almost like, I gotta say this, it's almost like you feel led to this person, like unconsciously, right? You're always doing the work to be led to your person. Majority of the time, we're always doing work like consciously, unconsciously, and we're always being led to that person we're supposed to be with. But I almost kind of feel like this is a very unique partnership and connection where you're not just unaware of really who this person is. There is something way more consciously aware that you are of, like, you're, how did I say that? You're very consciously aware of something, and you know that you're taking some sort of path or actions that are specifically leading you to this person. It's not like, oh, maybe this is going to help me grow. You're not really thinking about it. It's like, you know that certain actions you're taking are in service of this relationship to come together. And you're like, I agreed to this, and I know I have to do this, or I agreed to this, and I know I have to show up. I know I have to do the work. I agreed to this. Like, there's something in you that knows there is a beautiful, beautiful connection that you're like, I made a promise, or I agreed to this, and I'm going to find my person. There is some sort of level of conscious awareness to that, which makes this very powerful, because I feel like it's this interesting, like, you woke up so much, you expand your consciousness so much to have that awareness of this potency regarding this relationship, this connection, to know what your actions are doing and not doing for this relationship. It's interesting. It's like, not everybody has that sense of awareness, that sense of evolution in their life. They just move through life, expand, grow, mature, and then they are led to their person. But this is like very evolved, very particular people I'm reading for. But this is beautiful, dreamy, loving, like what love really is. This is what this is. It's not the sexual, sensual. It's not the love is only shown in this way. It is this beautiful form of acceptance, presence, and just unconditional, energetic, space that it just is. I don't know how to describe it. It's so, there's so much peace in this. Wow. Okay, we're gonna stop there. I hope this message was helpful for somebody. If this resonated for you, if you like this message, please give it a thumbs up, comment and let me know how it resonated, or just say you claim it, because this is badass love reading. I'll comment myself and say I claim it. And if you like this message or like any of my messages, or you're new here, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And until next time, thanks for watching.